All right, so we've now finally come to the end of these learning sessions. At this point, we are talking about your final review and submissions and what happens thereafter. One thing I will tell you at this point is that, this is an online application. Uh, Once you hit that submit button, it's gone, no, and you can't change anything, right? You can't change anything, right? So it's important that you double check everything in this what do you call it, platform, the Grantelope platform, where you do write your proposal and submit. You have the option to review what you've done before you hit that submit button. So before you hit that button, please make sure that there is nothing there that can disqualify you. Make sure that all the workbook are filled and completed. If anyone is blank, that can lead to disqualification. Make sure that all the questions in the narrative sessions are answered. Make sure that they answer. Make sure that also check your attachments. There are several I've listed in the previous parts. I've listed all the documents that need to be uploaded. In fact, in that platform, you'll also see where each of them will be uploaded. Please cross-check again. Make sure that all the attachments are complete. Cross-check your budget. That's budget component of your workbook. Cross-check your budget. Make sure that your budget is accurate. Make sure that you don't exceed the budget allocated for your state, because all the states don't have the same budget amount. So make sure that the amount you are requesting does not exceed. If it exceeds, that can lead to disqualification. It could be lower, but it shouldn't be more than the allocation for that particular state, right? And also, more importantly, make sure that sub-grant is included in your budget and clearly stated. Remember that the deadline is 2nd December 2025. I know that you must have been putting things together to make sure that you beat the deadline. Don't wait until the last day. What usually happens with online application is that if you wait until the 11th hour, there might be technical issues on the website because everybody is trying to submit at the same time, right? I don't usually wait until the 11th hour. So please don't wait until the 11th hour. Make sure that you have all your information articulated, all your documents arranged on time, and if possible, please submit at most 1 week before the deadline. If you can submit earlier than that, the better. But don't try to submit on the same week. Not even talking of on the same day, last day. No, please don't do that. If you miss the deadline, you can't begin to give reason. Oh, that is because there was an internet glitch and you were able to access the platform. No, it's not a reason to accept your late submission. So please make sure that you make every effort to beat the deadline. So once you are sure that everything is in place, you've cross-checked everything, crossed all the T's and dot all the I's, you are safe now to hit the submit button. Once you submit, it's gone. But you are going to also receive an automatic response in your email, the email that you use to sign up, to show that the proposal has been received. Right. So what happens after that? After you've hit the submit button, what happens? What happens is that your proposal will be under review, right? And it will go to independent technical review panel. Yes, that review takes some weeks. From their guidelines, they say it takes about 3 weeks. I mean, the review period takes about 3 weeks from the deadline. So within these periods, they will do all the review, based on what you submitted. Check everything, both whether the completeness of the document, the coherence of your narrative, just everything that you've sent to them within this period of 3 weeks. According to them, they say they should be able to complete this technical review of your application. Then after that, they do what is called due diligence. Due diligence will now mean to, if there is any need to verify some of the information you submitted, like your registration certificate, so that they'll be sure that it's not fake. Maybe all those other official documents that you submitted, they might need to do some checks, and just whatever it takes to do their due diligence. They know how best to do that internally. So when that is done and you happen to be selected, then it is time for contracting. If your project or proposal is successful, they will send you feedback to say congratulations that you have been selected. And so from that point, you'll be you'll be waiting for March 2026. I don't know when they will send you this congratulatory message, but whenever they do that, you will still have to wait till March 2026 before the fund hits your account, right? So all payments are performance based according to them, and so it means they are not going to pay you all the funds at once. So some percentages will be paid before you start, and then based on your performance, they will be disbursing the remaining parts. And this disbursement will also be verified by an independent verification agent. So that's how it works. And here is a quick reminder to you about some of the common mistakes that you could make, so that you just take notes and avoid these errors. 1, submitting incomplete forms. Please avoid it. 2, weak logical framework. Logical framework that's where activities are disconnected from your objectives. Objectives are disconnected from the problem statement. No coherence. Please cross-check well and be sure that what you are submitting is logical. There's a reason why it is called logical framework. It has to be logical, right? And don't ignore gender and localization. They are the 2 cross-cutting issues that GAVI has identified. So please stick to them. Like I told you, you're not the one defining what you want to do. They've already defined it for you. So stick to these cross-cutting issues: gender, mainstream gender, and promote localization in your proposal. Don't ignore this. They add marks to your score. Don't use unrealistic budgets. The fact that they allocated 600,000 naira to $600,000, for example, to the state where you are, doesn't mean that you will request all of them if the activities you want to conduct are not commensurate to the amount. So be realistic with your budget. They also, you don't just throw budget at them and they give you money, right? So you have to be realistic, because they will also look at it and compare with the activities that you've proposed, right? Yes, and also make sure that whatever you are requesting, your average annual request, your average 3-year average expenditure must be at least 50% of your average annual request. So we just want to be practical, not just throwing budget at them, right? Because reviewers will also look at how practical that your proposal, both technical and financial proposals, are. So your proposal should sound practical and doable, not just theoretical. So now let's wrap up. We have finally come to the end, and I want to congratulate you from having come this far. You've completed this learning session, and I know that you understand what the core is all about. I know that you know what to do. You know how to navigate the grant envelope. You know how to design a coherent project proposal, prepare budgets, write strong narratives. I know you now understand how to do these things. So, but before you go, I would recommend that you go back and review the technical and financial guide. Once you log in, you will have access to all these things. Download it, read it again, understand it, review the technical and financial guidance documents again, and if possible, maybe by the time you are listening to this, the time for that official webinar has passed, but there will be a recording of it. Go back. If you are not unable to attend that webinar, which is supposed to be on November 12th, if you are listening to this after November 12th, it means that that webinar has passed. But if you go back, you can see a link to that recorded webinar where you can also listen to it. All this will help to guide you so that you do the right things during this application. I hope this session helps you to approach this call with all the clarity and confidence that it demands. I wish you best of luck as you prepare for your proposal, and thank you so much for watching to this end.